Team leader with Usborne Books and More here. Tonight I want to talk to you about some of my favorite picture books that will be great for your toddlers, preschoolers, and your elementary age school kids. They will want to read these stories over and over again. First is Billy the Goat's Big Breakfast. This is a great story to teach your children about friendship, kindness, forgiveness, apologizing, and all of those things. It rhymes. It's about Billy the Goat and how he accidentally gets too hungry and eats his friend's breakfast, but he realizes what he did wrong and he apologizes, but they're still able to have a great breakfast together. It's so cute, and one of my very favorite books that we have. Next, one of our newest titles is Avis Spectacular Spectacles. This is about a little girl named Ava who has to wear glasses, but she really doesn't want to until she has a teacher who tells her about all these fairy tale characters that we all know and love who had to wear their glasses. It's very short, only has little bits of text on each page. It goes through several familiar fairy tales like Little Red Riding Hood and Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and how the story would have been different if they were not wearing their glasses. It's so cute and a really fun story, especially if you have a child who needs to wear glasses. Another one of our brand new picture books that just came out is called My Daddy is a Hero. We also have My Mommy is a Hero. This goes through all different branches of the military. It's a really cute story that rhymes, and it features, as you can see, different branches and talks about what they go out and do, and really will help kids who have parents who are deployed or who are going to deploy. So it'll really make a great gift for them, and it's a really sweet story all about how their parents are making a difference. Next, this is Olga to Polga. This is a longer chapter book that I think is a great read aloud to read to your kids at bedtime. This is by the same author as that authored Paddington Bear, and it's a really cute story about Olga to Polga, who's a guinea pig who just came from the pet stop and is learning her way in the world. Next, we have Can I Join Your Club? This is about a duck who wants to be friends with everyone. He asks the lion if he can join his club, and he's denied because he can't roar. He asks all these different animals, and he's always denied. So in the end, he decides to start his own club, and of course, everyone's application is accepted, and it's a really great story to teach your kids about inclusion and being nice to everyone. One of my very favorite stories we have is How Big is a Million? This is about Pipkin the penguin who sets out on an adventure to discover how big a million is. He finds 10 fishes and he finds 1,000 snowflakes, but he cannot find a million. So he goes home very sad, and his mom decides to take him outside, and she says, I will show you a million. And at the end, it has this envelope that you can lift a poster out of, and it actually has 1,000,000 stars on it. Kids are really fascinated by that, and it's very sweet, and I love that book. Also, one of our brand new titles is called Boy. This is about a boy who lives in the Viking times, and it is about his village who is having a problem with a dragon, and there's all this noise and fighting going on all the time. But the boy is deaf, and so he can't understand why everybody is always sad and upset, and so he writes a message in the sand to his parents and to his village, and they all realize that they need to try and get along with each other. And it's very, very cute and sweet and really great to teach your kids about others that have differences with their hearing. Next, I love A Tale of Two Beasts. This is a great story to teach your kids that there's always two sides to every story. It tells the same story twice from two different perspectives. You first hear the story from this little girl and how she rescues this little friend that she finds, and then you later hear the story from him and his perspective and how he didn't really want to be rescued. But in the end, they run off together, and it's just a really great book to foster a discussion with your kids about how everybody is going to have different feelings and a different side of the story, and we need to listen to everyone. And then last but not least, we have several illustrated collections of different stories and fables. This is one of our newer ones, Fables from Around the World, and this is one called Illustrated Classics, Huckleberry Finn and Other Tales. So this one is about different tales from all over the world, different countries, and about why we have things. They all have a padded cover, a bookmark, and this is about Huckleberry Finn. It's kind of a condensed, shortened version. And we have several collections like this that tell classic stories, and it's a really great way to introduce Shakespeare and Dickens and Greek myths and all those kinds of things to your kids so they can learn and understand them, and then when they get in school they'll be able to already know what they're about. So I love our illustrated classics.